there's one thing you can be sure of with flying these days, it's the sheer pace of change. So it shouldn't come as a surprise that at the 2010 Environment and Aviation Summit here in Geneva, there's plenty of news and plenty of vigorous debate. And this year, a keen sense of the acceleration towards some of the big political gatherings around climate change in the months ahead. At the heart of the agenda, a set of unprecedented environmental targets designed to unblock a political process, but also set out industry's strategy for tackling carbon emissions. An improvement on fleet fuel efficiency of 1.5% every year until 2020. After 2020, a cap on net emissions through carbon neutral growth. And at 2050, carbon emissions to be 50% of what they were in 2005. The industry has set out its plans, but its political will at the upcoming climate change negotiations that will be make or break to see if the strategy translates into action by governments.
What we need now is the political framework and the political policy framework that is going to support the industry in reaching those goals. Right now, as we are meeting here in Geneva, the ICAO Council is deliberating a draft declaration that is going to be presented to the 37th Assembly of ICAO, which is an assembly of the 190 countries that make up the International Civil Aviation Organization in a week's time. So the timing couldn't be better for industry to get together to discuss these issues and to send some very strong messages to that forum that will be meeting in Montreal about what needs to be done from a policy perspective. So that is what is really driving people to come here to Geneva.
But aside from the politics, the summit is an opportunity for delegates to roll their sleeves up and review the practicalities of aviation and the environment, the industry's four-pillar strategy of technology, operations, infrastructure and economics. The route to sustainable biofuels production is a hotter topic than ever.
3 years ago, nobody wanted to make any commitment on biofuels because people were still skeptical. Now we've been able to make an in-flight demonstration by adding biofuels to normal kerosene, and hopefully next year, 2011, we'll have what we call a certification of biofuels, which means some categories of biofuels will be fully accepted by the FAA or the Federal Organization for Authorities to fly on planes. The issue now is to have them by quantity at a reasonable price.
Aside from the biofuels, the buzz of ideas and innovations to drive down emissions are as exciting and diverse as ever, ranging from environmental accreditation for airports to innovations in navigation and air traffic control, and of course aircraft design. The pace of change in aviation's commitments to the environment shows no sign of letting up quite yet.